Good evening, students. Today we are going to start one of the important topic in continuation with our study of computer science course for class 12 course. And in this continuation, I must assure you that this chapter is going to give you much confidence while writing algorithm, because in terms of handling the data in a much efficient manner. When we are doing certain things in computing, often we find out us within a large quantity of data, and handling those data becomes somewhat tedious when one tries to manage them at using certain algorithm or certain programs. So data structure actually deals with algorithm over data. Data structure is nothing but it deals with algorithm over data. Means it is the application of algorithm on a particular group of data or a particular bunch of data, so that that particular data or the group of data could be managed in much efficient manner, so that the data could be retrieved as quickly as possible, the data could be searched out as quickly as possible, or data could be used by the end users as quickly as possible. So actually there are a lot of branches of sciences which needs this particular topic, data structure, as its application, because this particular data structure topic it provides much important fueling to many of the branches of sciences. For example, let us consider first what are the facts, or what are the topics we are going to learn in this particular module. In this particular module, we are going to learn few of the basic things about data structure. We are going to learn about application of data structure on varieties of sciences, how the data structure is applied on different branches of sciences, and we also will see that how data structure is used in computer science as a need of computers, as a need to manage a great or huge amount of data which resides in a computer. So we will see all that thing. So let us jot down what we are going to study in this particular session. So in this particular session, what we are going to do is data structures. In this particular session, we are going to first understand what is the meaning of the term data structure. Then we will be going to emphasize our area where it is applied. So emphasis on area of application of data structures. We will see a lot of examples about that. We will see a lot of examples where the data structure is being applied. Through examples, I will explain you what are the different possibilities of options that you are being given by data structure when you are going to use them in several branches of sciences. It's one of the important fact that data structure, though it is made by computer scientists, but mostly they are being used by mathematicians all around the world. Mathematicians mostly model their algorithms, model their problem solutions on particular type of data structure. Knowingly or unknowingly, they use certain type of data structure in solving day-to-day problem, day-to-day linear problem or complex problem, whatever it may be. Now, the third point of our discussion will be about different types of data structure that we will see in this particular session. So these are the three of main objectives which we will fulfill in this session. So let us begin our session with the particular thing. Many people see different types of meaning attached with it, but actually data structure basically means something more than what usually a person believes it to be. Now let us move on to the screen. So data structure is nothing but it is data with certain algorithms which is applied on that particular data. Now, why do we apply algorithm on a particular data? Why do we apply on a particular algorithm on a data? That is a matter of concern. Mostly, the algorithms are being used on data so that it sophisticates or it manages a huge or bulk amount of data easily in a manner so that most of the user find it very much easier to come to handle that particular bunch of data or huge amount of data. Algorithms may be complex, may be simple, and those algorithms which are acting over data gives it a dimension using which a particular programmer can write efficient programs to handle a huge quantity of data in business environment, or whether it be a computation environment, or whether it be in mathematical environment, whatever environment may be. Data structure basically manages data with certain type of algorithm applied on that particular data or group of data. So let us see what are the different areas. What are the different areas which on which this particular branch of study data structure is being applied. Let us find out. Very first, we will find out what are the different types of area where we find it's useful, and the data structure is being found to be useful. Now, first of all, so area of application, we will talk about area of application now. Area of application. So area of application, number one, data structure is being used in business world, you know that a business world carries huge amount of data. A business world carries huge amount of data where you find out some unmanageable piece of data, often leading to what very hectic situation where data cannot be handled by a particular system. So because a business world is composed of a huge amount of data, it is used to have those type of data environment. So efficient data algorithms or data structures are applied on those business environment data so that it makes it productive to retrieve, to store the data at a particular point of time. So business world has certain advantages. In marketing, we use data structures in marketing. It means deciding the marketing strategies we decide by using data structure. Then mostly it is used in logistics also. In logistics means where you carry out the products to particular vendor or particular customer, you channelize your products to particular customer or vendors. That is what is known as logistics. So marketing and logistics, these are the two interesting areas where data structure is being used in the business world. Now let us move on to the next application area of data structure, and that particular application area is relevance to engineering. Relevance to engineering. Engineering, basically it needs much type of means more amount of data structure is being used in engineering. So basically town planning, then your pipeline designing, pipeline designing. Okay, so all these things of pipeline designing and planning of a particular city or something like that, or a particular you can say that this one a particular company or within a particular factory, pipeline designing may be done by engineers, but the data structure is being used in this particular process so that it sophisticates the design. It makes the design simple, it makes the design non-vulnerable to errors, it makes the design so that it requires less amount of resources, it requires less amount of money to be that the expenditure cost is being lowered by using particular type of data structure, by applying a particular type of data structure while planning a town or while planning a pipeline design like that. Now let us see the third important area where data structure is being used, and this particular third important area is in the geosciences. You might have observed Google geosciences. In geosciences, basically mapping. In mapping, then in Google Earth, you might have seen Google Earth, where we can go through the Google Earth to find out a particular place or particular latitude or longitude. Geological sciences, that data structure is mostly used in that particular case scenario, where you can make wonderful algorithms, wonderful programs which can be applied on a huge amount of data, because locating a particular place on earth means you have to accommodate a huge quantity of data, and modeling those data accordingly in real time system needs a much efficient algorithm working on it, and the data structure provides such type of working algorithm. Now let us move on to the next point. The next point is fourth point, that the application area is statistics. The fourth application area where the data structure is being used is the statistics. Now statistics is one of the area which is we use data structure to find out various types of calculations, such as calculating the national income, then other computations and other statistical computation that you might learn when you are going for a college degree program or something like that. So statistics, in statistics also we have the use of data structure. Next, coming to the next fifth area of application is linguistic. Linguistic is a branch of science which deals with languages, their formation, their meanings and all that. So data structure can be used there also. So you can see that data structure is not only used in science branches, it is also as well as used in the arts branches, where the language, the formation of language, the syntaxes of language, I am talking about the literature language, not about computer science or programming language. In linguistic, we can use data structure for creating this dictionary of words, for creating dictionary of word, and dictionary of word would help you to understand more clearly the many meanings of the particular terms or tokens of that particular linguistic. So creating data dictionary, the dictionary of words and dictionary of tokens, etc. All that particular things can be provided, can be used by linguistic. As well as you can also use data structure in compiler designing while writing a new language or creating a new language. When you are going to create a new programming language, you will also need data structure to model that particular new language. Now, the sixth point, the sixth application area I can say is mathematics, where it is mostly used. Mathematics, it is used mostly in mathematics to solve different range of problems. The range of problems can be computational problem, non-computational problem, non-linear problem, complex problem. There are varieties of problems in mathematics that can be solved, out by using data structure. And there are certain proofing algorithms. Data structure is being used in mathematics for proofing algorithms, or particular solutions, etc. So this particular, you will see two example I will give you how it is mathematics means data structure is being used in mathematics. We will see that. And in the seventh but not the least one is the use of data structure in computer science. In computer science, it is mostly used to design good algorithms, where we can use those algorithms on a huge amount of data. You might have seen that how you are accessing a huge amount of data, bank account data from a ATM machine. Okay, that particular trick is being done by a particular good program written using a particular good algorithm, which uses a particular data structure. So in computer science, compiler designing, as I have told you earlier, that compiler design needs a good knowledge of data structure. Then there is the use of developing faster algorithm. For faster algorithms also, data structure is being used. For developing faster algorithms, the data structure is also used. So we can see that there are huge amount of spaces where the data structure is being used, where the data structure is being affecting the branches of sciences, as well as it is also affecting the branches of arts. It is also affecting the branch of business and all that. Now let us move on to the discussion. We will see that what we have written earlier. Let us revise it once. So data structure is nothing but it is a group of algorithm acting on a group of data, so that efficiency is maintained. The data can be accessed well. It can be stored well, and it offers programmers such a design where the flow of data is maintained in a efficient manner. Then sorry. And then we have seen about the application area of data structure, the business world. We have seen that data is the application of data structure in business world. We have seen that in engineering also we are applying data structure. We are also applying data structure in geological sciences, mapping Google Earth and all that. So next point that we have discussed is statistics. In statistics also, in linguistics also, in mathematics also, computer science also, we are using data structure as a part and parcel of the whole concept. So it's a very important topic that we are going to learn and understand. Please be very much sincere when we are going to learn data structure, because it will help you in your further future. When you will be going into any of these branches, this particular understanding the data structure in a proper manner at this very early stage would help you to generate more efficient environment where you can create wonderful outputs. Okay, so let us move on. So we have talked about what are the application areas of data structure, what are the different types of means what we mean by data structure itself, and we have seen that it's not only being used in computer science branch, as well as it is used in different types of other non-computer science branches, such as mathematics, such as engineering such as geological sciences, statistics, linguistics, and many other things that we have not discussed. I will advise you all to go through particular websites where you can find out more applications of data structure. I will provide you a link on ThinkQuest. You can go through to that particular link to understand more insight about where the application of data structure is being done. Okay, so let us move on further. The next area of discussion today will be we are going to discuss two important mathematical problems or situations where data structure is being used. These particular examples are not very much essential for your coming examination, board examination. For your coming board examination, this type of problem is not essential, not necessary, but still, if you are going to understand these particular basic things, you will be more interested toward data structure. So let us begin our journey by understanding one of the most important thing, or one of the most important problems, which is known as 8-queen problem. That is called 8-queen problem. Let us find out what is it. 8-queen problem. We will discuss about two problems. First, we will discuss about 8-queen problem. Those problems are actually a part and parcel of real life situation where data structure is being used. So we are going to learn about how data structure is applied on real life situation using mathematics. How we are going to find out solution for a particular problem, for a particular area of problem, or we can prove that there is no exact solution for that particular problem even with the help of data structure. We will not go into the algorithmic details because it is not much needed by you in this syllabus, but we will understand the basic things, why this problem needed a special type of treatment using data structure, why we are going to treat them. Let us find out. Let us go to our window now. So, 8-queen problem we are going to discuss. Eight-queen problem. Now, what is 8-queen problem? 8-queen problem basically is nothing but it is a formation of 8 by 8 matrix. You might have learned matrix in your earlier classes in class 11. A matrix is nothing but it is an arrangement of rows and columns. So 8 by 8 matrix is nothing but it is an arrangement of 8 rows and 8 columns, like this one, as I am drawing here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now, again rows will be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now the problem was that you have 8 different queens given to you. 8 different queens you have been given, and you have to place these 8 queens in this particular grid or particular matrix such that none of the queen attacks each other. None of the queen attacks each other. Now this was a puzzle given which was being proposed by initially proposed in 1848 by Gauss, a famous mathematician that time. He proposed this particular problem where he pointed out that there is a 8 by 8 matrix and you have 8 different queens. You have 8 different queens. Say this is queen 1 and this is another queen 2. This is the queen 4. You have queen 5. 4 and then 5 and then 6. You have 6 and then 7 and 8. So you have 8 different queens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this queen has to be placed in this particular matrix such that such that no two queens attacks each other. Now attacking means, what does attacking means? Attacking means uh, if two queens are coming on the same column or same row, they will attack each other. If two or more queens are coming on the horizontal on a particular diagonal, then also they can attack each other. So our problem is to place these particular 8 queens in such a position so that they don't attack each other. That means we should not have 2 queens or more than 1 queen on a particular column, on a particular row, on a particular diagonal. So this was the first. This was a puzzle given by Gauss in 1848, and it was taught all over the globe, and no one was able to find out a solution. Later on, the first solution was provided by Franz Noack in 1850. The first solution was provided by Franz Noack in 1850, and he said that later on it was found that the problem is quite computationally expensive. The problem is quite computationally expensive in terms that when you are going to place 8 queens, lot of calculations you have to do while placing these queens on a particular position so that they don't attack each other. So, and it was expensive, and there are about placement, means you can place these 8 queens about how many, there were possible arrangements. There was total 4, 4, 2, 6, sorry, 4, 4, 2, 6, and then 1, 6, 5, and then 3, 6, 8. These are the total number of possible ways in which these 8 queens can be arranged on a grid of 8 by 8 matrix. There are total 64 places where these 8 queens can be arranged, and these are the possible ways in which they can be arranged. Now, it was also found that there is total 92 distinct solutions for this problem. There were total 92 distinct solutions which was possible for this particular problem, where the 8 queens do not attack each other. There are 92 distinct solutions. Okay, and the queen problem with n queens can be also generated later on. Later on it was generated that it might not be 8 by 8, it can be 23 by 23 matrix where 23 queens can be there, and it can be generalized in much advanced form. So this particular algorithm, this particular problem demands a great deal of algorithm, a great deal of programming effort while writing a program for solving this particular problem. When you are asked to write a C++ program to solve this particular problem, you might be thinking that how we can write it. Obviously, you will need a good data structure to model this particular algorithm, model the data in a such type, in a type where you can place 8 queens very much efficiently. The program will do it for you. Okay, so these things you will learn in your higher classes when you will be going into engineering and all that. This type of problems they will be discussing with you in a great detail. My aim was just to expose this particular problem before you, so that you can get idea how real world problems have been solved by using data structures. Okay, so let us move back to our particular thing. So coming back, so we have discussed the 8 queen problem where there is a matrix of 8 by 8, and there are 8 queens which you have to arrange in this particular 8 by 8 matrix so that no 2 queens or no more than 2 queens attacks each other. A queen attacks each other when they are placed in same row or same column or same diagonal. They will attack each other. This was computationally a very strong algorithm. It needs It needed a very strong algorithm. Later on, somebody told that this cannot be solved. Later on, some particular solutions were coming before, and at last it was found that there are total 92 distinct solutions to this problem. That means total 92 arrangements are possible in a way that no two queens are attacking each other. Okay, so I hope this is understood. As far as if you want to learn more about this particular problem, you want to know about further about this particular problem, you want to solve it maybe. So you have to move on to this particular site. This particular site you have to go. Let us find out where you will be finding out this particular solution. Let us find out that. I will quickly write that particular. You have to open the Internet Explorer and then you have to write this particular URL. In this URL you will be finding out that 8-queen problem, http / and then in Wikipedia. There are a huge amount of data you can find out on internet to understand this particular problem. org/wiki/8_queens_puzzle, and then you can press enter to log on to the particular website. And you can see here, you can observe that this particular 8-queen problem is being given here. You can see here, this is the 8-queen problem which is being given. Okay, now this is one of the solutions they have shown. This is one of the solutions they have shown. You can see here, right? You can see here that this is one of the solutions they have shown here. Okay, this is where they have placed one queen. Then they have placed here. 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 They have placed here, and they have placed here. This is one of the solutions where no queens are attacking each other. No queens are attacking each other, as well as no two queens are on the same. That means they are not on the same row or same columns. Okay. Now let us move on to the next thing. That is, let us move on to the more solutions. You can see here there are 92 possible solutions. All of them are not given here, but few of them are given here. You can find it out. There are several types of solutions of this problem, and this is being done by computer scientists and mathematicians, which you have used abundant amount of data structure. And you can see some algorithm is given there. Some algorithm is being given there for your information. This you can refer this algorithm to find out. You can write your C++ program to arrange to make certain solution to this problem, so that a particular arrangement gives a particular solution for this problem. Okay, so try out. This is one of the tasks I am giving you for this particular module of study. So now let us. So you might have noted this particular URL. The URL is, again I am writing over here, http and then /wiki/8_queens_puzzle, and that is what the URL is. And you will just type this URL on the URL bar, and then you can get the website, and then you can refer it later on. Now let us move on to our video area. Now the next sort of mathematical problem that I want to discuss now is, it's another set of mathematical problem. It is as interesting as 8-queen problem, and that is 7 bridges of Königsberg. It is called, the problem is known as 7 bridges of Königsberg, and this particular problem deals with much heavier thing. It deals with a problem where no solution is there at all. There can't be solution to this problem, and this is being proved by using a suitable data structure. Later on, the data structure was so much popular that it made way to several other algorithms in the branches of computer science, and this data structure was known to be later on as graphs. The data structure is being known to be as graphs. The graphs are not in your syllabus. You have only linked list, you have only vectors, you have stacks, queues, and all that. But you don't have trees and graphs. So you will be learning them in your future classes. But now let us concentrate on the next set of mathematical problem which does not have any solution, and it was proved by using a suitable data structure. Let us find out what is this particular problem. The problem was named as 7 bridges of Königsberg. This is one of the set of the problem. The name of the problem is 7 bridges of Königsberg. We will understand what is it and how this problem doesn't have any solution. Okay. So this particular, there was a bridge in the city of Prussia. Prussia, you might be knowing this city. In the city of Prussia, Königsberg was one of the location. City of Königsberg was situated in the Prussia country, and it was set by both sides. It was set by a river called Prigel River. Means in that particular state was occupied by both sides by the river which is known as Prigel River, and it included two large islands. It included two large islands which were connected to each other, and the mainland, means two islands, and the mainland there was three things: two islands and mainland, and these two islands and mainland were connected by 7 bridges. There were 7 bridges. I can show you the diagram. These are the three things you can see here. I have two islands, one island, I have second, I have this one and this one. These are the 4 islands. Two large islands were there, and they have to be connected by 7 bridges, and these 7 bridges were like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one. So this was the situation, the real life situation, where there were islands and there were 7 bridges. These are the 7 bridges. You can name them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So these are the 7 bridges which connected these 4 islands. Now, what was the problem? Let us consider. Let us discuss what was the problem. The problem was to find a walk through the city. The problem was to find a walk through the city that would cross each bridge once and only once. The problem was to find a walk through the city that would cross each bridge only once. That means you cannot roam through a bridge twice. You have to go through a bridge only once, so that all the lands are being covered. You have to cover all the lands. You have to go through all the bridges, and you have to travel through one bridge exactly once. And you cannot cross a bridge halfway. You cannot go a bridge halfway. If you are going for a bridge, you have to complete that bridge. You cannot come back. Okay. So the problem was, I can jot it down. What was the problem? The problem was, number 1, the situation was that walking through city using all bridges, using each bridge only once. And the second condition was you can't cross a bridge halfway. You can't cross a bridge halfway. You have to complete a bridge. If you are going for a bridge, you have to complete it. And the third situation was that the islands could not be reached by any other means. Islands could not be reached by any other means. So many mathematicians of that time thought about the problem. They want to find out the solution for this problem, whether such a walk is possible or not. And later on, Euler, one of the famous mathematician of that time, found out that this particular problem, 7 bridges of Königsberg, does not have any solution. That means it is a problem we having no solution at all, because it's not possible for a person to cross each bridge only once covering all the lands. It is not possible for a particular person in this particular situation where 7 bridges are there and 4 different islands are there. Okay. And thus, this particular thing was proved by Euler. Mathematically, it was proved using particular notation or particular data structure, which was later on known as graph theory. And so thus, one of the most wonderful data structure evolved by Euler, and that was graph theory. Till now in computer science, we use it in many types of algorithm, many types of complex algorithm where we need this particular graph theory, many types of situation, many types of problems which does not have any solution can be proved by graph theory. And there are many types of other things where graph theory is being applied. For example, networking problem, in marketing, in chain business, all that graph theory is being applied. You can know more about it. If you want to know more about graph theory, you can go for a website for searching. You can Google out graph theory, and you can find out what is a graph, what are the different aspects of a graph. That will be a small tour you can take for your knowledge, but it's not essential for your coming examination module in the coming session. I hope this particular session is being a good session for you, and you have understood most of these things. And let us rewind the things that we have learned in this session. First of all, we have seen what is a data structure, how data structure is relevant to different areas of sciences as well as different areas of non-sciences branches where data structure can be used. We have talked about different sets of problems where data structure is being used. We have discussed, importantly, we have discussed specifically 2 problems. One is known as 8-queen problems, and another is called the Königsberg bridge problem, 7 bridges problem. In this I want to say that in the first case, where the 8-queen case, in the 8-queen case we have seen that there are 92 distinct solutions for such an arrangement of queens on a particular 8 by 8 matrix. And in the case of Königsberg bridge problem, we have seen that exactly there is no solution for that particular set of problem, and that is being proved by using an important data structure called graph theory. So I hope this session is being a wonderful session for you, and we have discussed a lot of things. Thank you and have a nice day.